Hi, I'm John from Sally Creek Forge. Today we're going to be making a coal forge. We're making a water-cooled coal forge. A little bit different than what most people around here use. Most people don't use a water-cooled forge. Today we're going to build one. This is not my design. This is from Dale Morse from Virginia Institute of Blacksmithing. And their website is vablacksmithing.org. So if you want to take some classes, you're in Central Virginia, even West Virginia, you can get there from West Virginia, North Carolina. Anyway, I'm starting out with a sheet of 3/16. The sheet that I have here, I got a drop that was 3 foot by 8 foot, and we're only going to use about 3 foot by 4 foot. So we're going to use about half of that for this project. So let's get started with it. I'll start laying it out on here, and we'll figure out how to cut and where to cut and get it all done. Alright, the water box is done. That took a lot longer than I thought. If you're going to have a buddy help you with doing this who has the equipment to be able to do this, it's going to be more than one lunch you're going to be paying them. So be prepared. But anyway, the Tuyere runs through the center of the water box to fill the water up right in here. The Tuyere runs right here, right through. I got a part coming, should be in today, a 2.5 inch T. I use 2.5 diameter pipe for this with standard pipe threads, so I can interchange things when I need to. I don't have to worry about, if I change the setup a little bit, don't have to worry about, oh, I got to re-weld all the stuff. Use pipe threads, it's a lot easier. So that's where we're at right now. We still got to build the table for this, and that we're going to start on now. Here is our water tank. This is our cooling chamber. Our Tuyere, this is 6 inches this way, so we put an 8-inch piece of 2.5 inch pipe through the center. So this will all be cooled just with the water inside this basin. Can be adjusted anywhere you want to for your air intake. So this piece is 6 inch that we can, again, we can adjust any way we need to for our ash dump. Has these two pieces that are welded to the tank, and these two welded to the table. I just have my fan in a temporary spot. I'm gonna have to figure out how to hook it up permanent. A lot of wind coming through there. Nice breeze. What I have is the far end is tilted a little bit further down than this, so that way any water comes up here and circulates. You cannot have it tilted the other way, because if this is higher than this end, it's going to trap air up in this end of the chamber. We get some water. With some charcoal, I put some coke around the outside. I make my own charcoal. We'll probably do a video on how to do that in case you have an abundance of firewood. Turn my fan on now. I got the fan on its lowest setting. You get that started. Throw some green coal around the outside. If you don't have heat in your shop, do not leave water in this tank in the winter time. It will freeze. Alright, a few things about this forge. Number one thing is there's no fire pot. And since there's no fire pot, the fire is going to expand outward as long as there's enough oxygen to be able to support combustion. So to control this, we're going to have to put water around the outside edges of it or pull the coal away from the outside edges. The next thing is the cooling water. That cooling water is going to get hot. It's going to circulate around by convection, so it doesn't allow it to get really hot, but it will get hot. So just be careful with that. The next is the walls on this. The walls are 4 inches high, so if the top of your fire is at about 4 inches in height, you're going to get what's called a neutral fire, which is great for when you need to do forge welding and stuff like that, where you want less oxidation. Now this forge is going to be moved into my new location. It's not going to be outside, it's going to be inside the shop, so it's not going to get destroyed. Well, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell if you want to see more like it. You have a great day. Come back for the next video. Check out some of our other videos while you're still here.